What's up, guys? Me and Simon over here, last round at Irwindale.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get to the punchline right away. This is Simon's last round, officially driving one of my field racing vehicles. So bittersweet, man. But we've been talking about this for a while. It's a mutual decision. And I think before we get into why we're doing it, what's next, it's been rad seeing badass drivers like you hop in my cars and absolutely kill it. Simon's first time driving this thing a year ago. Man, you're killing it right off the bat.
Yeah, it was a little different the first time I drove it. I felt comfortable right away in the car, but we did some small modification to have the car more similar to what I've been driving before, but like the overall package of the car, like the chassis itself and also the awesome V8 engine was super nice. So at least just when I got a couple of laps under the belt, it was like this is going to be a great year.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't know. It's not like he spent all off season testing the car.
Absolutely.
You came out, did a couple test days, and you just gave us feedback. And luckily, I've been running these freaking chassis so long. When you're like, I want it to drive me less, I want to be more in control. I knew exactly what to change on it to just give you that exact feeling. But first season out in the cars, you were contingent to win the championship up until the last freaking round.
Yeah.
Lots of podiums. It was freaking rad. The first year, we also had Ben Hobson driving my third car. His first year in the car, won the Pro Spec Championship by the longest points lead as well. And that whole season, from the beginning of having all you guys on, it was really cool because there's events where all of our race suits smell like champagne.
Yeah.
Between all three of us, and the rig was stacked with trophies. I think that first season of running this three-car deal, we had like 10 podiums or something like that crazy in total. So yeah, it was amazing. Everyone was killing it, and I mean, I could say I checked off that box, right? Like I showed people I could run a good competitive program, and the field race team cars kick ass. Like you guys that drive them do absolutely wonderful in them. So you know that's kind of closing out that chapter for me, honestly. Moving into the future, many of you don't know that I own field suspension. Many of you do, but that means my time is limited between running these cars, managing all of it, and also doing R&D, product development, marketing, supplier relationships. There's only one of me, and I have to really be mindful and intentional of how I spend that time. So moving forward, I think it's really important that I expose more drivers to the field suspension knowledge and service, and that's kind of where I'm heading, and diversifying to that. You know, you're going to see things like field suspension track days that help drivers, you know, set up their cars like a clinic. Maybe even field racing getting into a different chassis and drifting as well. But I've been so stoked to have drivers like you, Simon, driving these cars, and I'm very much looking forward to working with a wider range of drivers just in a different way. Simon, you got your sights on 2025. You've got momentum. You've proven yourself as a driver driving my cars. You know, we chatted what you're doing. I think you're kind of hinting at everyone what you got going on, but we're going to definitely see you back out in 2025.
Yeah, this is the most important thing for me is to you guys to know that there's no bad blood between me and Odie. This is the decision we made mutually. What's next for me? I've done my own program. I've done a renting program, and both has been working out fairly well. The renting thing with you and field suspension has definitely worked out better. We got, so far in 2 seasons, we have 5 podiums. So that's nothing I achieved on my own. But with the knowledge and experience I've gained over the 2 seasons now with field suspension has been a big help. And this is not me stepping away from FD by any means. I'm gonna continue this next year and hopefully for many more years. But this is going to be the last round for me with a field suspension car. So
yeah, and I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better driver. I mean, you're kind of like the perfect driver to step in. And when we were kind of saying, hey, you know, we want to go different ways, I felt like it's going to be hard to match another driver with the same responsible, you know, you have a lot of mechanical empathy on the cars. If there's a weird sound or something, letting me know before just grinding the car in. So I feel like this is kind of my moment to say, hey, this was a great chapter for me, to now let's open up a new one. Overall, you know, I think we're gonna have a good time here at the last round. I'm excited to be doing more things with Field Race Team moving forward, and I'm excited to see what you come up with, and as you let us know, let everyone know, you know, what you're building up. So
we're still in the building process of everything. So we do have some options on the table, but one thing I want to address and make 100% sure that it's going to be my own team and investing more in my own program, and see where that can take us, in the future. So I'm excited for it. It's going to be good. It's going to be hard to top off these 2 seasons with field suspension, but we're definitely going to do our best.
Cool, guys. Well, that was our big news for Irwindale. So now we got to focus on actually winning this thing and doing really well. So